Hello everyone, I'm Deflex3004. Welcome back to Stario Haven Tower. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy having you here. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So we have a nice tower going, and the last time we were here, we got a ranch built. We have a couple of these. Right now we're making fertilizer and wool because that's kind of important. And I know that we have another ranch. That one would be right down here. This one should have, I was thinking, let me see. Let me just go ahead and make sure I close that. Okay, this one is making fertilizer and wool too. So I thought that we had one that's actually making. There we go. That should be that one right there. Oh God, are they all making wool? I thought for sure we had one that was making a bit of the stuff, you know, the milk and stuff, but it doesn't look like it is. So we're gonna have to see if we can get some stuff going to make milk and that stuff. I don't remember. Let's go see if we are making any milk. It doesn't look like we have any milk at all. So apparently we did not put in a ranch that has milk. We're out of room on this layer, so we're gonna have to definitely go and see about putting in another layer. Let's go to here and let's go put up another layer. Okay. Want to click on that. And we do have all of the level 2 stuff. And we have the ecological stuff. The threshing yard would actually be really good. I don't think we have the threshing yard in yet. And the stable would actually be good too. So let's go ahead. I'm going to make sure that we don't have in any of that stuff. So that's the manta bay that we put in, and that's the stove, and this one there is the ecological garden. So we're definitely going to have to put in something else. Let's go ahead and see about the stable. I think that would be good, and then we're going to probably research some things. I just want to go see. That actually looks really good. I think I do like that there. We're going to have this stable put in, and then next we'll probably put in the threshing yard. We already have that, and then we can begin building around this. While this is being built right now, it's 60%. Let's go ahead and go to here, and let's go see what we can do in here. So we should probably think about doing some more things, and I'm thinking jellyfish dock might not be too bad. It can be built as an extension on the jellyfish bay and form into a bigger dock. Production in the jellyfish bay is increased, so that would actually be really good. Maybe we can put on another jellyfish bay or something, and maybe we can do like a jump platform or something. Tower citizens born in the tower often believe they are naturally immune to fear of heights, unaware that the human dread of high places is deeply ingrained. To overcome this, the tower citizen children are taken by their parents to jump platforms, facing their fear head on. Acrophobia no longer affects their lives. Well, this would actually be a good thing to do. So let's go ahead and do a jump platform, and then we'll do like some of this other stuff. I'll have to do steel bricks and some other things. Let's start researching this. Okay. And then we're going to go to here, the jobs, and we are going to go ahead and make sure the research station is actually up a little bit so that we can get that going. That would be a good thing to do. Okay, well this is getting 74% done, this stable, and I was looking at something underneath the research station, the jump platform. We can make the steel, that's perfectly fine, but we cannot make steel brick because we don't have steel brick open. So what I'm going to have to do is probably just go ahead and insufficient faith. Ooh, faith cost, okay. I guess we will pause this. Okay, and then we're gonna have to go back to here. We need 350 faith. I'm not too sure how we... Okay, there's the faith. The higher the morale, the faster the faith increases. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait for that to come up. And then once that gets up, then we'll be able to do that at 350. So that's okay. We can do that. We can wait. We're just gonna have to try to get the morale up a little bit, and then that should help. All right, our faith is now up above 350, so let's just go ahead and research that. And that way we can get steel brick in, and I don't think we need anything else, so we're going to be able to do that. We just also need to wait for this thing to come up. It is getting close, but it's going to be a little bit before it does. And I do believe that we have a storm that's going to be happening in about 30 seconds, so we will do that. The morale should come up quite a bit, and we should be doing okay there. Rainstorm is just about over, and we'll find out what all we got. 179 rain and 2 of the fertilizer, so that's good. And then morale should come up quite a bit, so that's going to help. This thing is almost done, and then we can start, getting some good things there. I'm just going to wait for a little bit because I want this to be done before I start building anything else around there. Alright, that just got done now, so now I need to start building on there, and we're at 85% of the steel brick, so we still got to get that done, but at least now I can start getting this done without worrying too much about it. Go and start putting things in. We should probably think about another jellyfish bay at some point in time, so that way we can continue doing that, but for right now I'm just going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to go and put a farm in here this time, and we're just going to see if we can get some of that good stuff happening, because that would be for the best, and then we'll get everything else put into. So up here we have as you know, we have the manta bay right here, and so what I've done is, whoops, pause the game. Right here we have the manta bay, and so we have ores coming out of there, so I have decided to put in a pipe to make the ores go down there. So now we're going to be having a lot of the steel, which can then come right back up because we don't have any steel up here yet. So once this gets built, then we'll be able to have a steel factory, but we got to get everything going here first, and that's going to be one of the challenges. So hopefully this will work out pretty good for us, and then we can have this done too. Alright, cool. We just got the steel brick done, so what that means now is that we can actually start making steel brick. And that's really good. That will help out a lot. Now, there's a steel brick factory. Nothing is built here yet. It is coming. It's just not exactly very fast. So now I need to figure out a good place to put this steel brick factory. I'm hoping that maybe it can go right in here or something. That would be good. That way we can have that. There we go. And then we can have some more open room over on this side that we can do something with. And hopefully we can begin getting some stuff going on there. And then once the steel brick factory is done, then we should be able to do pretty good, or so I hope. So that is that one right there, steel brick factory. We're going to have a lot of steel and everything else, and that's going to be one of the things that we're going to have to work towards. Let's go in and do some more wish while we're waiting for everything to be done. So this guy right here, balanced diet, though being full is already a blessing. I still think eating only seed, buckthorn, or cactus every day isn't healthy. For a strong body, we need to eat bread and drink milk. That's a proper meal. So let's go ahead and take you from here. Okay. You're right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and move you to all the way up here. We need to go make sure we get on the right one. So that way we have some milk and bread, which is going to be right up here. So we will go ahead and move you into here. Let's go ahead and move you in there. All right. So now we have another wish done. Okay, that's good. And we can figure out some more wishes that we can do. Bird song and floral fragrance. My friends bought some illustrated books from Down City depicting natural ecology on the earth before the catastrophe. I wonder if I'll ever have the chance in this lifetime to live in such a vibrant world. The greenhouse is filled with exotic flowers and plants. The birdhouse attracts various birds. If I could live in it, in a tower with 1 greenhouse and 4 birdhouses. It might feel almost like the era. We could probably get a greenhouse and a birdhouse, 4 birdhouses in one. Let's go see if we can do something like that. Then we can actually do some pretty good things. I just have to go see where exactly I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and move the tower citizen up here. So I have 1, 2, 3, and that'll be the 4th birdhouse. And there's a glass greenhouse right there. So that is good. That will help. That way they have everything that they need. I don't have to worry about that. So let's just go ahead and take you from down here, wherever you are. Should be... Where are you at? That one back there. Okay, you should be the one. So let's just go ahead and move you all the way up to wherever it is. I gotta go find those again, since it kind of turned everything on me. That should be that right there, and we will move you into one of these houses here. Let's just go ahead and move you in there. Alright. So, all those have been built, so now we have another wish that has been done. That's good. Should be done. Let me see. Did I miss you? Trying to see. You're one of these here. I don't know which one. Okay, finally got the right one. So now that one's good, and I have him done. Sweet, that's good. We do have a rainstorm happening right now, which is not all bad. And looks like we got our plantation going, which is good. That's all right. Finally came in. That's awesome. Now we're gonna have a lot of that buckthorn. So what I can do is actually just kind of switch these two to go between that and cactus, and that's good. That'll help out quite a bit. And it looks like we have a balloon station that finally also got built too. And what is that? That is our steel brick factory. Sweet, now we just need steel and everything else, and then we should be doing pretty good. So I do have a balloon station. Cool, lots of water down here, and I am actually going to set the route to up here. Okay. And now that is going to be milk and steel, it looks like, but we can always switch those things out. I may actually just do a little bit of something else. I don't know what all we're gonna have on this level, so let me go take a quick look. Looks like we have lots of buckthorn, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's do potatoes. Okay. Then the milk will also be coming. Actually, probably do potatoes there, and steel brick. Steel. Okay. So I really want to get some stuff going so that way we can help ourselves out more. Okay. Those balloons really help out a lot. They get things going pretty good. It looks like we actually have quite a few things happening on this level, because we have a farm in too, and that would be this farm right. That's a plantation. We have a... Oh, there we go. This is the farm over there. Sweet. Well, we don't have any of the wheat in yet, but that can come in right here, and I'm going to switch that from potatoes to wheat. Just a quick second here. Alright, there we go. And then once that wheat starts coming in, then we'll have this, and I'm going to have that be cows this time, because I have another one in somewhere. I think it's that one there. That one will be the sheep, and then we'll be able to have all kinds of good stuff happening. This level is mostly built. There's a lot of stuff here. We do have some room for other things, and now I think, because this is almost done, I'm going to go ahead and probably add another layer. So let me see if we can, and I would like to put on probably another bay or something. I'm thinking jellyfish bay or something again. I think that would help out. Then we'll have, you know, enough stuff, but I don't know. Probably, though, actually, we have the ore bay down there. Maybe we'll just go ahead and do something different. We'll do like a headland or something because we haven't done many of these. Let's do a lapis lazuli. We'll maybe just keep him like that. That way there's, you know, a little bit different look. And then we can get him built and we'll start this construction. This headland, or the lapis lazuli, I guess, finally got done. So we have that. And I have been trying to go through the jobs and get things going. Looks like the mist hasn't been doing so good. So the lanterns is low. Guess we're gonna have to try to get this figured out. This whole trying to keep the jobs going is actually a bit more difficult than it would seem because it's just not quite as easy as it looks. But I guess we're just gonna have to see if we can keep this stuff going. I just don't know exactly how we're gonna do that, but we will get this figured out. It's not easy, but it has to be done, so I guess we will continue making some more jobs for everybody. Don't have much option, really. They have to have jobs or, you know, bad things happen. So I'll go ahead and start getting stuff built on here. And we'll go see if we can get some things happening, because we're going to have water anyway, so that's okay. And then we will see if we can get some more other stuff done, hopefully soon here. The jump platform research finally got done, and I kind of forgot that I had that all the way turned down for the research station. So I can take that all the way down now, and we can keep this other stuff up. I'm having a heck of a time trying to keep jobs going, but I'm trying. Now, there is a jump platform. Okay, cool. So that's going to take a bit, and we could probably put that on an area where we do have some other things. We need steel brick, and we don't have... Looks like we have a little bit of steel brick here, so maybe we'll put it on this level and go see if we can. So that's going to have to be down this level. Okay. Let's just go ahead and see if we can actually find a... Ooh, that guy's tall. Very, very, very tall. Okay, that's interesting. Did not know it was going to be like quite that tall, but... Where did that go? Come on. Okay, maybe we can actually find a good place for it to be. There we go. Let's put that right there. That should work. That way we have that jump platform, and then once that guy is done... Nope. Said the jump platform, not the wooden barrel. Thank you very much. There we go. It isn't going to take very much to get that done, and then the steel brick will be good to go. We should have quite a bit of steel brick happening. Been trying to keep that one up a ways. Okay. So, where did that go? Steel brick. Yep, right there. So that should be happening. That should be helping. And then once that's built, then we'll be able to have that come up a bit. Still trying to get the jobs up. They've been lacking quite a bit. So that's going to be something that's going to be kind of difficult. This is actually a lot more difficult than it would seem to try to balance everything when you have so many jobs and stuff and you only have so many workers that you can put, because everything is just dependent on where you put things. Probably going to have to move some stuff up because I do need some things to happen. We have to keep the lanterns going for the area in the mist, that is for sure, because it does, you know, want to make sure that that's good. The raincoats are a little bit low, but they're coming along okay. And the jump platform should be done here in just a little bit, then we'll have that. I think that we need to research another thing. Let's go to here. I have been looking at this a little bit. So there is this right here, this strong hand platform. And the strong hand selected from the tower citizens to stay climbing stairs. They can throw goods quite a ways up. And it's going to take a little bit, but I think that we should be able to do it. So let's go ahead and let's research this. I'm going to have to turn the research up a ways to be able to get that done. But I think if we just do that a little bit, that will help. And then we should be able to get that done. I am building another research station up here. It is going to be a little bit before it is done, of course. But it is going to be coming here soon. So as soon as we can get the strong hand thing done, I think it'll help build most of this stuff up here. Because then we can have them throw things up there. Or at least that's my hope. And then we can, you know, get some things going. So the glass brick is actually very low right now. And that's one of the biggest problems. But I think once we get this research done, we'll be able to turn that up and that'll help. Alright, cool. Now that got done, so we have that now. Now what that means is we should be able to put in a strong hand platform. I have no idea. Ooh-wee, this thing is going to be kind of big. It's going to be hard to throw stuff to different layers. So we're definitely going to have to find out if we can get this guy in. But I'm thinking that one of the first things that we should probably do, however, is get something else researched. So let me go ahead and get this farm going. I want to make this probably a wheat for right now for the ranch. And I'm going to go ahead and get this going. I want the plantation, strong hand platform, forestry. I want the plantation to be up a little ways. And the research station has to be up a little ways too. There we go. We're going to go to here, and we are definitely going to look at this structural reinforcement. It's going to take 400 steel brick. But hopefully we will be able to get this, and then once we do that, then we can build farther out. Alright, that just got done. So now we're going to have that. The structural reinforcements. That took a very, very long time. I do got to say, that was not a lot of fun. And so I kind of looked up something to see because I wasn't sure. I've been having problems trying to keep jobs and the population, and so it just wasn't working out very well. So what I did is I went through and I eliminated a bunch of stuff. All the empty houses, not all, but a good portion of the empty houses. And I don't have farms on like every level. I don't have 2 farms on every level. There's only 1. So I'm just switching between the 2. So that way if I need anything else, I can grab it and I can go. And then that way it's a lot easier that way. And I can just keep up with stuff a little bit like that. Having 2 of everything is a royal pain to keep going. So I'm not doing that. I am going back and forth, and I'm trying to just get rid of some stuff that I just don't need, and so far it's kind of working. So if you ever do play this, just know that you kind of have to balance a lot of things. It is quite difficult, I do gotta say, and if you're not careful, you can end up with just everybody kind of almost leaving, and then you end up having not a lot left, and you gotta struggle to try to get those back. And like SimCity in a way, you know, when you start losing your people and all of that stuff, you gotta go figure out how in the heck you're gonna get them back. I almost have this guy done here. It is getting very, very close. And then once I have this, then I'll be able to continue. I accidentally demolished it when I was doing things. So, this is Stario Haven Tower. We finally got that done. There is some more to research, and we'll worry about that later. I'm probably going to see about doing like rain utilization and some of these other littler ones that won't take as much. I hope that'll be pretty easy to do, and then we can get those done. And then we can move on to some other bigger, better things, which are going to take quite a bit with everything that there is. This is a trade function, the turtle port, so we can do that and stuff next time. And I probably won't be as doing much because this takes quite a long time to do. Just trying to get that done with that took a very, very long time. I didn't realize it was going to take quite that long. But it did take a while, and so at any rate, I just wanted to let you know. So I will do this from time to time, just probably not as much as I was, like every, between the different videos and stuff. But so far, I think we have a pretty interesting tower, and I've been making a lot of balloon stations. I've been making, there's that jump station, been making a lot of pipes and all of that kind of stuff, just trying to keep things going so that way we can keep our area working, and so far I think it's working out pretty good. So if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like on the video, and we will do some more here very, very soon. You have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.